Han and Avant are going to fight the duel battle. The match ends when one of them surrender, and Han tell the fair that other bastards don't interfere. The fairy worry about Han. Then Avant start fight with his sword to Han, but Han is confident, and he doesn't pull out his sword. Then, Han thinking Avant is level 2, his strength is already close to 20, his beginner swordsmanship is already in 3rd stage. So Han start to use his berserk state, so Han's state are increase immediately. Then Avant swing his sword to Han, but Han dodge and appear his back very fast. Then Han grab Avant's hand and push him to the ground. Then Han pull out his sword and say Avant doesn't know his place, so this is perfect example for him, and then Han put his sword to Avant's shoulder. Then Han tells Avant to say surrender, but Han wants him more louder. Then Avant's party members say Han to let Avant go because he has lost already. But for Han, doesn't want to let him go because these guys didn't let go people when they tried to eat them up in synthesis. They shout to Han and they complain and they are angry and going to fight to Han. But Han doesn't care them, and then Han grab Avant mouth and tell all of them just go to sleep. Han doesn't care about Avant live or die. Then, Avant party member threat to Han, but Han doesn't care and tell them they all are just bunch of bandits. The way they go around hitting Edith on the back of the head. So Han asks Edith why she hanging around those guys. Edith, she tells Han, she just listened to her father request, but Han tells her to think carefully and come to join to Han or trash like them. Edith just thinking, but her party members are angry to her and insult to her by calling bitch. While they are talking, Avant try to pick his sword, but Han noticed that, so he press him down so hard again. Then Han tell Edith to join his side, but her party members shout to her, so her think very difficult, but finally she decide to join Han's side. So, mercenary party members are so angry, and then Avant surrender to Han, but Han is going to eat Avant by synthesis. Then Avant's members are coming to attack to Han. The fairy commend them to stop because the duel hasn't ended. But they didn't listen to the fairy and they attack to Han. Then Han know that will be happened, so the fairy kills them all. Then Han has released his berserk state, and then Han feel a little dizzy because of side effect of his berserk state. But the master touching the screen to stop the duel, but Han already know about that the master can't stop the duel, and then Han eat Avant using synthesis. Han level up, his swordsmanship level increased. But the fairy is worried about the master will be angry because they lost the first summoned premium heroes without even being able to pick them properly. Han tell the fairy not to worry. Now, Han is level 10, and Han is approaching 3 stars through synthesizing. He has earned MVP in almost every battle. So Han thinks the master, what will he do? The master will synthesis Han to new hero, or just stay like that because now Han is more powerful than other hero. Next day, at the dining room, Daika is cheering to Han and other low-rank people thanks to Han because of defeated to the wolf mercenary part that threatened to low-rank people. Then, Han tell them no need to thanks and he just did for newbies, and he did not care about low-rank old people. Then Master calls these low-rank old people outside. So these people are panicked and shocked. They know what will happen to them. They tries to explain. They complain about that synthesis. Then Han asks to Daika and Eren, these low-rank people are really tried their best like them. These low-rank people are lazy and always ran away from battle. And also ask Jenna about these low-rank people daily routine. Jenna tells they helps her to pick up and carry meat after she hunting. Han tells them, these jobs can be done by livestock. It seems these guys only have the worth of livestock. So one of them is so angry what Han said to he move forward to Han. Han kick him down to the floor. Then the fairy appears and commend them to make synthesis. This time, Edith turn who recently summons, she is 3-star hero. Then synthesis process is done and Edith is level up. Then Han tells all newbies, forget what they were and learn fighting and learn to survive in this place and don't think anyone will protect them. Newbies are shocked what Han said and fear in this new place. One of them give reason. He never hold the sword, and if he holds sword, his hand is shaking and panic. Han asks supportive team to give them jobs, but the blacksmithing guy tell Han, it is not easy job for newbies, but Han tells them if they want to survive, they have to do no matter what. Then, Han tells all newbies, there are many jobs like hunting, woodworking, and etc. There are always paths to survival, and everyone here have to do work to survive. Jenna's surprised and joked to Han. Han is too kind than last time. Jenna was right. Han is thinking, if newbies do as Han say, they won't be dying in such stupid way. Now, Han and other players need to go 10th floor slowly approaching. It is when a second party will start becoming necessary. Rather than a sub-party that is basically only in name, the master will want one that is powerful enough to compare to the main party. In the next morning, the Clore and another cook greet Han and they make bread. Han is eating and is declious and he wonders how to find the ingredient. They explains they make bread from potatoes. Han tells them that as great as the food options increase, they can decrease the stress levels in the waiting room and there should be wheat in the daily dungeon, so they can get these on their own. Then Han tells Edith to go to training ground, and at the training ground Jenna is practicing her arrow shotting, and then Han asks Jenna to practice with her dagger with Edith. Jenna tells Han her main weapon is bow, but Han tells her to do with dagger. Then Jenna and Edith practice with dagger. Jenna get more advantage than Edith. Edith surprises how Jenna is so strong and skillful, even Jenna is so young. Then they practices so hard and fight each other so fast. But in the end, Jenna is winner and she defeated Edith. Edith wonders Jenna was the part of mercenaries or famous martial arts clan. Jenna is just a daughter of average hunter. Then Han and Jenna were so weak at first. They came here. They were weaker than Edith. They just became this strong as they trained here. Han also explains her. Now Edith is maybe weaker than Han and Jenna, but if she works harder, she will grow very fast because she is 3-star hero. She has superior skills and growth rates, compared to Han and Jenna is just 1-star hero. Then Aaron shout no matter how hard he trained, he can't catch up to Han and Jenna level. Han tells Edith she can grow stronger based on how hard she works, so don't slack off in training. She decides to work harder more.